Almost a year ago today, we shot a show called Stop Story Selling Like It's 2007. I really liked that show because we covered Gary Vaynerchuk's video and thoughts on the matter, and he made some extremely valid points. I actually just watched the video again, and it was great. We'll post the link to the show down below in case you missed it or you just like a refresher. Now, fast forward to today, and Inman posted an article oddly similar titled 3 Reasons to Stop Selling and to Start Storytelling. It's a good quick read, but let me highlight the bullet points. Inman starts by saying a song, a stat, a life lesson, all of them stick when there's a story involved. The strength of the stickiness leads to a more memorable story, and that's where the power of storytelling can be leveraged. Whether it's blogging, a marketing campaign, advice, an Instagram or Facebook post, remarkable stories will be shared again, and again. That's why, especially in today's world, it's the stories behind a product or service that lead to recognition and sell. Totally agree, and that's similar to what we talked about a year ago. People identify with stories because stories are real life. It's just retold in a verbal format. Not a commercial, not an ad, real life. Of course people relate to this better than an ad or a commercial. What happens when you tell a story? The person listening is hearing the story, but almost 100% of the time, they're thinking, oh, that happened to me once, or that happened to my friend, and they're getting ready to tell what? Their own story. So this is just how we work as humans. So between our last show a year ago and today talking about it again, I was in Laguna masterminding, and some high-level folks in the industry came in and talked to us about the exact same topic, but in reference to recruiting. They talked to us as if they were the creator behind the story selling idea, and I politely listened. Nevertheless, it was a good reminder or further confirmation that what we're talking about today is a big shift in how we should sell our services, or it should be a big shift. The Inman article states that stories evoke emotion, and using storytelling as a sales tool attaches emotion to whatever it is you have to offer. No longer are you selling a home or a widget, you're selling a story and the emotion that comes with it. Big difference. Think about that the next time you simply post a picture of a house or post an interest rate with an APR. How can we post the same thing but with a story behind it? Connect me to you in your post. And I'm sorry guys, but an APR ain't gonna do it, and neither is a filtered, doctored up picture of a house. And yes, that is a jab at those hyper-real listing photos. It's like 14 filters later, take a look at my house with Mount Rainier in the background, photoshopped, and Obama himself on the front porch. Jeez, don't you think you're kind of setting yourself up for failure when the buyer actually gets to the actual home and it's not even close to the picture? Sorry, I digress. But back to story selling. Inman also makes a good point that stories are easy to remember, and if good enough, get shared again and again in social settings. This is the type of marketing I like, the kind that word of mouth gets behind and propels forward. The article closes with reputation matters. When we like, share, retweet, and comment, we are putting our online reputation at stake. Very good point. We share what we like so others can know who we are. When we share an inspirational quote, it's because we want to inspire our friends and make them feel happy and warm inside. Take the time to craft your story wisely. The invention of the internet allows your story to be seen and heard and literally retold to millions of people. We know this and we've seen this. So keep that thought in mind the next time you sell or promote your services. Our stories literally have the potential to be retold thousands and thousands of times. It's on us then to tell them in a way that ensures it will be shared and talked about and retold. Story selling. Think about it. Talk about it with your teams. Perfect your story selling craft. Speaking of that, anyone have any success stories that they would like to share down below when story selling has worked for them? Let us know down below so we can all be edified, and we'll see you next week.